The old house at the edge of town had always been a place of whispers and mystery. Children dared each other to run up to its creaking porch, but never stayed longer than a heartbeat. Locals said it was cursed, a place where shadows moved of their own will, and secrets slept beneath the floorboards. For years, the house stood abandoned, its windows boarded and walls slowly succumbing to ivy and rot. But when Emma inherited the property from her late aunt, she decided to make it her home, dismissing the stories as nothing but superstitions. Emma was a writer, drawn to the solitude the house promised. She arrived one gray afternoon, the sky heavy with clouds and a chill in the air that seemed to seep from the earth itself. As she stepped inside, the wooden floor groaned under her feet, and a faint, almost imperceptible whisper seemed to echo through the halls. At first, she thought it was the wind, but soon the whispers grew clearer, soft, sibilant voices that called her name when no one was around. That night, as she lay in bed, the house seemed alive with sounds, creaks, scratches, and the unsettling sensation that something was moving just beneath the floorboards. Emma's curiosity got the better of her. She decided to investigate the next day. In the morning, the pale light revealed more of the house's forgotten secrets. Old portraits with eyes that seemed to follow her, dusty furniture covered in cobwebs, and floorboards stained dark with age. Emma found a loose plank in the living room and pried it open, revealing a narrow crawl space beneath. The air beneath was stale and cold, and faint scratches marked the wood inside. Emma reached in, her fingers brushing against something smooth and cold. A small wooden box, locked tight. Back upstairs, she searched through her aunt's old belongings for a key and found it in a rusted tin box. The lock clicked open, revealing yellowed letters and photographs, stories of a family long forgotten, and a terrible secret that bound them to the house. The letters told of a child named Samuel who had vanished without a trace decades ago. The family had whispered of dark figures beneath the house, shadows that came alive at night and took Samuel away. His mother's final letter was a plea for forgiveness, hinting that something unholy had been awakened when the house was built. As Emma read, a chill crept through the room. The shadows seemed to thicken around her, curling and twisting in unnatural shapes. A voice whispered, "Find him." Determined to uncover the truth, Emma ventured back beneath the floorboards, crawling into the cramped darkness. There she found a hidden room carved into the foundation, walls covered in strange symbols and old carvings, faintly glowing in the dim light of her flashlight. In the center lay a small skeleton clutching a rusted locket. Emma felt a surge of sorrow and fear. She whispered, "Samuel." Suddenly, the shadows lunged forward, swirling around her like living smoke. Emma's heart pounded as cold fingers brushed her skin. But instead of pain, she felt a strange calm wash over her, as if the house itself was telling her its story. The shadows showed her visions of a family torn apart by grief, of a child lost to darkness, and a curse that could only be broken by remembering and forgiving. Emma stood, tears streaming down her face. She promised to tell Samuel's story, to honor his memory, and to break the silence that had held the house captive for so long. As dawn broke, the shadows faded, the house settling into a peaceful quiet for the first time in decades. Emma knew the house was no longer haunted by evil, but by remembrance, and she had become its keeper.